Every winter, I go to the deer processing guy, and I get free meat, meaty bones. Now, most of this stuff I give to the dogs to eat, but these guys are at the very bottom of the bag, and they're covered with fly larvae. Pretty disgusting. I'm not giving that to my dogs, but the geese love it, the ducks love it, the chickens go nuts for the fly larvae. I mean, that's good protein, free protein. The meaty bones, I fed so many to my dogs. They were so happy. I'll get more next time I go buy them, by the deer processor. I mean, these bones literally are thrown away. They throw them in buckets, kind of like that one over there, but they got a whole bunch of black ones. They throw them in there. They throw the guts. They throw everything. I take the bones. Sometimes I take the hearts or kidneys. Stuff that I'm willing to give my dog, and that's healthy for the dogs. I'm not going to give them stuff that's not healthy. But after a few days, we've had a really warm week. Today winter has returned, or it's gotten a cold front came through this morning. But for the past almost a week, I was in the 80s here. It's been warm. And so the fly's been active. They put their larvae, and those things, if I didn't do something, I'd have flies everywhere. And I don't know why this dude, or actually female, is in the chickens have been bathing in there. But just because the flies have laid their eggs, yeah, it might not be good for the dogs, but the birds, they're going to clean all that up. They're going to have fun eating all that meat. Even this, I've heard people say geese are vegetarians. This proves that they are not. She's got meat in her mouth. They go crazy for venison. The ducks go crazy. The chickens go crazy. The dogs go crazy. The dogs don't go too crazy for fly larvae, but the birds do. There's so much free food available. Look for it. And let them get rid of those flies. Those fly larvae are now food, and they're not going to bother me. I have been raking leaves, a lot of leaves. Probably about 30 bags here, at least. I know yesterday I dumped 9 bags that I had raked up on Friday. Let's see, the day before there was 5 bags, and earlier in this week, 7. Just this week, I have raked 12 plus 9. A lot of bags, and that doesn't count the bags I raked in previous weeks. This is not all the leaves I've raked, because I dumped a couple bags in one of the goat shelters behind me, where the does are. This is all going to turn to mulch, but it's also food. I fed the acorns. This, I believe, is from a bur oak tree, and there are a few acorns in here, but I've gathered a lot of the acorns and just had plenty of, fed them to the goats. They loved them. But there's so many sources of free food. And composting. I don't have leaves on my property. I got ash juniper, mountain cedar, a few oak, but very little. But I have taken the time to go to the senior center in town, a nonprofit organization, and I've been raking all the leaves and bringing them home where they compost. In years past, I have dumped leaves in the vegetable garden, filled up the beds. They've turned to mulch. It's been great. Add the animal poop when I can. I'm getting great soil. Take advantage of what's in your area. If you're lacking something on your property, look for it. Take advantage of it. Yeah, it's work, but I'm serving a nonprofit organization by raking their leaves, because they'd have to pay somebody to do it if somebody like myself didn't come and do it. And then I'm getting free mulch. I'm getting free composting materials. It's a win-win situation. And all that venison, the deer bones, they go in the trash, but I'm taking it out of the trash. The guy puts these bins like that in the back of his pickup truck and take them to be thrown away if nobody collects that food. It's free food. Take advantage of it. If it goes bad because of, flies, gets too warm and the flies start, leaving maggots behind, laying eggs on, who cares? When you find it, give it to your birds. It's free food. Take advantage of what's available in your area.